see who's in here so far. What the heck? There's actually so many chats in the chat already. Some Mooners were up early. Okay, by the way, I accidentally set the stream for like midnight last night because I was hectically trying to set it up, like not even having an episode. This has been the most chaotic time. So let's see who's been here since midnight. Shout out to Chloe Exquisite for reminding me to change the time, by the way. Yeah, usually 10:10 Hawaiian. Yeah, it is 10:10 Hawaiian time. I messed up the scheduling because, yeah, we'll rewind in a second and I'll tell you guys how chaotic things have been. We got Jamie in here, Dane Drew, Tiberdew. Oh my gosh, Mars, Funky Uncle John. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry everyone. Yeah, I don't usually stream this at midnight. It was totally a mistake. I'm so sorry everyone, wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm catching up with the chat right now because there's been a lot. Wow, yeah, people were chatting a lot at midnight. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Holy cow. Yeah, sorry, guys. I totally put it for the wrong thing. Okay, starting at 8 a.m. Well, actually, at 1 a.m., Dane Drew was like, oops, all berries, Captain Crunch. Just passing through was in here, Kevin Mack. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to all of you. At 6:28 a.m., Rainbows was in here saying chill out at 6:30 in the morning. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, starting at 8 a.m., we got David T, Joseph Currington, Heather Ray. Oh my gosh, Heather Ray, if you're in here, I actually went to your channel. It was like I was reading my comments yesterday or the day before, and I looked at your channel, and it's cool what you're doing with all your health journey stuff. Hey, okay, so now I'm caught up to current time, 10:10 Hawaiian Standard Time, the time I meant to set the stream for. Good thing the stream doesn't just like automatically start or something when it's scheduled, or you guys would have been just seeing the inside of my backpack. We got Peace and Joy, Heather Ray, Dane Drew, David T, Mars, Destro XL, Funky Uncle John, Victor Kreitner, JJ Howday, Dynamax, hell yeah, Joseph Currington, David Cessny. JJ wasn't at his shift at 3 a.m. JJ's a real one. We'll let it slide. People should have contacted you about the time. I'm gonna figure it out. I've made this mistake too many times. Now I'm going to just like double, triple check and not schedule lives while I'm chaotically running through airports and train stations. The Mama Raider's here. Hello, Mama Raider. A false flag loyalty test? Well, you guys all passed. You all passed. The moderator, I don't want to say hi to anyone because if I don't want to leave anyone out. That's exactly how I feel when I'm like on these streams and I'm naming people off. And then I get in this like mode of like naming every name. But if I did that for the entire stream, the stream would only consist of me saying every username that pops up. So I'll do, you know, like the first like 20 tops. Oh, I'm so happy to see all the mooners in here. Okay, I'm almost caught up. And then I'll tell you guys what happened. Oh, so Chloe Exquisite said, your art video got over 100,000 views so far. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, so the art video, the live stream last week when we made that art piece, got like 50 something thousand views initially when it happened. And then like for the week following, it doubled in views, so it's over 100,000. And by the way, if any of you want a print of the art piece that we made last week in the stream, I actually made prints available on my website, idontknowbaby.com. I'm not ready to sell the original yet, but the prints are available. Evie Roller asked about digital prints, and I've been meaning to add that as an option too, so stay tuned. Sometime this week there will also be digital prints in case any of you guys want to have your wallpaper match mine. If anyone wants the official Mooner phone wallpaper, that will be popping up on the website. Someone said, what a crazy existence. Yeah, this existence is pretty fucking wild, but we're all doing it. That's the whole thing about being a mooner. We're all existing, and we're just here to talk about what the fuck is happening. We're all doing it. No one knows why we're doing it. No one knows what it means or what it is, but here we are in it. Yeah. Wow, birds aren't real. Yeah, the birds work for the bourgeoisie. David Sesney sent $20. Thank you. A lot of people want that art is sick. Is there a link for the site? Yes. If you go to my channel, you'll find some links, link tree, and also just a link that goes to I Don't Know Baby, which is my website. My website, which is under renovation right now, so I'm excited to publish the new version. Also, okay, craziest update that I haven't addressed yet, but you probably see behind me. I'm in the van, which is absolutely fucking bonkers, and it was so crazy getting here and then having all the chaos that ensued following landing. So we're gonna rewind and talk about my travels, beginning with booking them. I wanted to get back yesterday to Maui, and I was leaving from a part of Arizona that doesn't have, well, okay, it has an airport, but all of the flights from that airport specifically are double the cost of any of the surrounding airports. So I was like, okay, I'll just take a bus, which is what I do pretty often, is like bus to the airport, fly from like, say, Phoenix or, you know, San Diego. There was no bus and plane alignments that would get me to Maui from where I was in Arizona without it being like a crazy expensive endeavor or a crazy long endeavor. So after combing through the internet and all the ticketing for everything, I finally decided to take a train from Arizona to LAX and then hop on a shuttle. Well, the train didn't even go to LAX. It went to Union Station, so that was like a 5-hour train ride. And then I took a shuttle from Union Station to LAX and then flew to Maui. And when we got to Maui, so many people had not filled out their agricultural forms. So they wouldn't let us off the plane. Like, the plane landed and we're like all sitting there waiting to get off, and the agricultural officers were like at the door of the plane like, no one's getting off because you guys didn't fill out your paperwork, yada yada. I'm just like, what the fuck? And meanwhile, this is after traveling since midnight the day prior. I literally took a midnight train. It's so you guys know that Journey song? But I wasn't just going anywhere. I was going to Union Station, which, if you're wondering, being at Union Station at 4 a.m. is quite an experience. There was, I was definitely like holding all my stuff and quickly walking. Got a little bit scared. But yeah, I finally made it to Maui, and then my friend, who I parked my van at her house the whole time I was gone, picked me up from the airport, brought me to the van, and I'm like praying, hope this thing starts. I need this van to start. This van is my everything right now, my house, my car, my life. I get to the van, turn the key, motherfucker won't start. It was just like turning and turning and turning, and it sounded dry to me, which by now I have become so in tune with this van from like working on it and being in it all the time that I can like kind of sense what's going wrong with it. So I'm like, it sounds like it's not getting fuel, like it's cranking, so it's not the battery. I hear the starter spinning, you know? And then my friend's kid, who's a little 4-year-old, was like, why is there water under the van? And I was like, why is there water under the van? So I like ran out and looked under, and there was fuel coming out the bottom of the van right by the fuel pump. And so I laid down a blanket, crawled under there, and there's a section of my fuel line that looks like a patch job, but it also looks like it maybe is supposed to be there. It's hard to say. I was like trying to fix it, and in the process of fixing it, the van started working again, and it hasn't leaked again, but I didn't replace that section. So there was about 2 hours after landing that I was in a full-on panic of just like, what the fuck? Why did I come back? I came back and then immediately wanted to fly back to Arizona because I was like, right, now I remember why I left. But now that the van's running again and I got to like, you know, see some of my people and just like spend some time at the beach, which speaking of the beach, oh, it's all whited out. I have to go out there or else it'll just look like this. Yeah, speaking of the beach, ta-da! Beautiful day today. I washed the van this morning. Still looks kind of dirty just because it's rusty and the paint is bleached, but cleaner. My baby. So yeah, landing was insanely chaotic, but I'm here now, back on Maui. I'm gonna see the chat because I've been yapping and not reading because I had a lot to say. A lot of people are asking if I smoke weed. I plead the fifth. I will not publicly comment. You remind me of indica flower on Xvids. I am not familiar with that. Union Station's got a lot better too. The train has gotten downhill. I used to take the train all the time in college because I was living in Santa Cruz. I'm from the Bay Area, so I would train back and forth to like do my semester, go home, see my family, do my semester. Amtrak all the fucking time. And I took the Amtrak this time again to get to LA, and it's gone downhill. It was dirty and just like ran down. I was like, dang, the trains are like, you know, they're aging out. I missed a lot of chats. I might just have to accept that I won't see the ones that happened up here. I see a lot of people talking about my armpits. Yeah, eat it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm scrolling down to the bottom, guys. Refresh. Yeah, the van is a disappointment, Kevin Mack. It's been hard. I keep trying and then it keeps fucking up, and then I try again and it just keeps fucking up. I really, really want the other van I've been looking at. And so current plan is I'm getting together the funds to buy the nicer van, getting my money in order for that. I might start applying for loans so I can have a better van on the continent. Still have this van here for now, going back and forth, because I'm really liking split time between, like, you know, having my, like, a month on Maui, a month in Arizona, month on Maui, month in Arizona. That's how my summer went. So I'm like, my winter could go month on Maui, month in the new van, month on Maui, month in new, like, that sounds like a really nice lifestyle to me, honestly. David Susney said, like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Wow, we've got 350 people in here right now. Oh my gosh, I want to go to Florida too, Lloyd. I want to go to Florida so bad. That's going to be one of the first places I drive to. Oh, Victor Kreitner said, Molly, will a digital image be available of the painting you did? Would like it for my phone background. Yes, I actually have been working on that. I was working on it on the airplane, actually. I just need to publish the item page on my shop website. But yeah, I'm going to make it so you guys can get the digital version and have it as your phone wallpaper. So that'll be done for sure before next week's Saturday thing. So next Saturday I'll show you guys how to get that, but I'll also post about it as soon as it's done. You're so funny when you do that to the haters. What? This? I'm gonna be doing this today because I don't know if you guys heard, but today are the No Kings protests all around the country, including Maui. So I'm gonna go to one of them on Maui. There's 3 of them on Maui, and last round there was a huge turnout. We just need a slightly bigger turnout for shit to actually happen. So I'm actually going to get some paint out again on this stream and make my sign for the protest. So yeah, yay! Florida is beautiful, but alligators are real and everywhere. Yeah, the alligators are kind of scary. But if I have a really nice van, then if there's an alligator nearby, I'll just get in my little protection cocoon. Yeah, America is worlds behind when it comes to train transportation compared to the rest of the world. I agree. I see the trains in like Japan and stuff. I'm like, damn. Dreadlock armpit hair at 100k subs. I could put armpit dread extensions in to make it really dramatic. Should have got video of the train ride. Yeah, I thought about it, but it was dark. I was on a midnight train. Literally, it left at midnight. And so it was like super dark in there. Even in the cabins of the train, it was like pitch black. So yeah, it was kind of like scary. There was some like sketchy characters. some pretty sketchy characters. The bathroom was the scariest part. I was like in the bathroom of the train. It was like a tiny little bathroom. It was like super dirty. And I'm just like scared. And then I hear people like pulling on the door and I'm like, no, I'm just trying to pee. Ran back up to my seat after. I was telling Rainbows yesterday, like, yeah, there was like a lot of sketchy people on the train. And he was like, well, I mean, do you realize that you were also one of the sketchy people on the train? And I'm like, you know, touche. Yeah, AR said you're a pretty sketchy character. I guess for people who like don't know me and they just see me, especially with my van, I don't know how people view me that just see me like at the beaches all the time with my dirty ass van and like doing these weird projects on the sand. I don't know, maybe I am a sketchy character. Also, the other sketchy characters of the world have gotten less scary to me, so maybe that's a sign of my sketchiness growing, because theirs doesn't faze me. Oh, greetings from Costa Rica. I want to go to Costa Rica so bad. Also, you guys just reminded me, when Dane Drew said dreaded armpits at 100K, it reminded me, guys, we're almost to 10K. This channel has gone up over 500 subscribers just this week. And so now we're at like over 9,500, maybe even 9,600 now. So I expect within a couple weeks, we're gonna have the accent reveal. 10K's coming quick, guys, quick. Oh, you don't need to get a money loan. Do a fundraiser marathon in all media platforms and do prize giveaways. The Mooners will unite to help Molly Adventures. Yeah, I might honestly do some kind of fundraiser thing coming up here soon to get some funds together for the new RV. Speaking of that, David Sesney just sent $50. Thank you so much. That is $50 closer to the pleasure wagon. There's one for sale, literally in Arizona, and it is like, of all the ones I've looked at of the type of van I want, it's like it's perfect. It's perfect, and I want it. It's $29,000, which is definitely more than I have, but I could get a loan, you know, and I have been saving up all of my YouTube money. I've been saving up all the money David Sesney's been sending me, and people like Rodney Wilkins and stuff. Which, shout out to you guys, my sponsors. The pleasure wagon, yeah. Which I'll show you guys the pictures again as a reminder of how fucking awesome this is. And then we'll get to painting because I do want to paint some stuff today. It's in my saved on Facebook Marketplace, and I look at this van listing like so many times a day. Yesterday, when I was going through all my travels, like in the train and the airport and stuff, I was looking at this van over and over again. Just to land on Maui and have this van not turn on and be like all rusty and ran down. I was like, it's time. It's time. Why saying bad words? Because I do whatever I want. Because I don't give a fuck. This is not a channel for kids. Just to be very clear, when I upload for this channel and when I schedule my live streams, I check a box that specifically says this channel is not kid content. Because people come in my comments like, oh, you shouldn't talk like that. What if kids hear? And I'm like, kids shouldn't be watching my shit. That's just It's not made for them. I'm not a kids entertainment person. Someone offered to sell theirs, Lloyd Hicks. Now, Lord Hicks, I have a specific van I have in mind that I really want. It's a specific one. And yeah, I do think it'll become reality soon, Dane Drew. I think it will be within... I honestly think that before my next birthday, which is in January, I will get the new van. So that's my goal. Before my next birthday, I'll have my next home. I will celebrate my next birthday in the pleasure wagon. Chloe Exquisite said 9,750 subscribers. Hell yeah. Get her Warm Pistachio channel over 1,000. Oh, yes, Chloe. So I actually was working on a video to put out this week, which was originally gonna be a van video, which I was gonna release last week and then couldn't finish. It was just so I couldn't even deal with it. I don't even think I'll ever post it because it's just like heavy. It's just heavy and it's not anything you guys don't already know. So I don't think it would be like a good vibe to post it because it's me just like ruminating on how shitty the Van on the Moon experience went and how this van is like pretty much cursed. So I'm honestly scratching that idea. And so I started working on a Warm Pistachio video to post and have the premiere today, which got the cat involved. I was doing it out back at Morgan's house. I'm like playing some songs, practicing, and then the cat comes in and starts playing the bells with its tail actually on beat, and I was fucking up the song and like singing the wrong words and like jacking up the chords, but the fact that the cat came and played the bells on the right beat, I am posting that cover just because like what are the odds? It's so amazing. Like so that'll now come out next week and that'll actually buy me some time. Plus the live streams are the main event of my internet presence lately anyway. Like honestly, the videos that I post don't get nearly as much engagement as the live streams. So I'm like shifting focus to I'll for sure have like, you know, live stream every week, but I'm gonna lift some of the pressure off of myself, lift the pressure off of posting a full length episode every single week, because that has been putting a lot of stress on me and sometimes leads me to not enjoy my creation as much, as opposed to when I'm just making a video, not because I have a deadline, but because I just really feel called, like, oh, wow, I want to get this information out there. I want to get this idea across. So yeah, Warm Pistachio probably will hit 1K next week. So I think it's perfect that to celebrate the 1K subscribers on Warm Pistachio, we'll put out a cute cat duet. The cat's playing the bells. Oh my gosh, actually I need to show you guys the pleasure wagon now. It's been pulled up on my phone for a second, but then I get distracted and talk about other stuff. Okay, a lot of people talking about my armpit hair. Guys, get over it. I was born this way, baby. God made me with hairy armpits, and I happen to like them. Everyone, a lot of people are so sweet. I'm so thankful to have so many mooners who just like come hang out every single week and just bring the vibes. Even when I go like and have like a bad week and question like, oh, should I even go live today? I don't know if I'll be able to bring the good vibes. Once I'm on and you guys bring the good vibes, I'm like, this is the, I don't plan on missing a Saturday anytime soon. I'll miss Saturday episodes, but like, there will be a live stream at 10:10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time every Saturday for the next foreseeable future. And if I ever post something and the live stream looks like it's scheduled for a time not at 10:10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, just know that I fucked up. Like, if I ever am gonna do the live at a different time, I'll make it super clear. I'll post, I'll even record a short about it. So yeah. Anyway, Mona's in here. Hi, Ember. Ember's my niece. Hi, Ember. I miss you, baby. Okay, it's time for the pleasure wagon. So, this is Facebook Marketplace. Nobody better buy this shit because I'm showing it to you. Nobody better go on Facebook Marketplace and buy up the van that I want because this one is mine. There's other ones very similar, but this specific one is mine. It's got a Dodge chassis. Rodney Wilkins sent $50. Thank you, Rodney. You actually just contributed $50 towards this dope ass van / RV thing. Okay, so it's a 2001 Dodge chassis. So already I know the engine is going to be way better than my current engine, which sucks ass. So, and this, I have a feeling it'll be way easier to get parts for when it does need parts. So yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, chassis. the Dodge chassis. Thank you, Andrew. See all the wood interior? Like, I like that the dashboard has like wood in it, you know? And all this storage above the driving area. That's how it looks like from the front. It's got an extra wide body. Here's from the back. I like that the back is a swing away door as opposed to like a hatch, how my current one is. Solar on top already. An AC. My current van does not have air conditioner, and on days like today, it is fucking hot. People on the chats are like, well, pins and clothes on. And I'm like, dude, do you not realize I'm sitting in a van with no AC on Maui in the summertime? I'm not gonna wear a snowsuit. Oh, okay. Back to the van. 97,000 miles. Not bad for being a 2001. Look, it's got like a Dometic fridge, a stove. These two windows up top, I'm gonna put prism tint in, so anytime I open them, it's like casting like rainbow fractals all around inside. All this storage, like so many cupboards. There's a microwave. I don't really use microwaves, so I'll probably take that out and replace it with like a toaster oven air fryer thing. Mars is right, it's totally not summer. Maybe it's fall, but I do stream in the summer too. And it's actually really hot today. I've been like sweating all day today. It's extra humid. Yeah, Dometic fridge, sink that works. My current sink doesn't work. 2-burner stove. These two doors open to be the bathroom. It has a toilet, guys. Are you fucking serious? Toilet and shower, which there's... Did you guys just... Did you guys just see the notification that rolled in? I will show you. Hey, let me cover my other ones. Well, it's just Morgan. $222 from Rodney Wilkins. Thank you so much, Rodney. I will be adding that to my money pile that I've been accumulating for the pleasure wagon. Okay. Wow, you guys are so awesome. Like, seriously. Thank you. I am just constantly amazed by the generosity, because when I began the creative journey of like becoming a content creator and stuff, I wasn't sure how the money flow would work. But I now have been getting money just from you guys, like sending it to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the best quote job ever. It's not really a job, but like, wow, what a way to get my income just from like really nice, amazing people on the internet. Like, you guys are so kind, and you're supporting my journey towards having this dope ass van, which people who are confused on why I keep saying pleasure wagon, it's because this is called a pleasure way. What? David Cessny just sent another $200. Guys, this is so insane. Thank you so much, David. Holy cow. Also, in case you guys don't know, David also sends me money, not on this platform, so big W for David. Yeah, all the people in this chat are like, David, W, David, whoa. Everyone's like, W, Rodney. David Cessny and Rodney Wilkins are the top 2 sponsors of this channel currently. So yeah, big dubs for them. And yes, I am doing okay. I'm feeling super stoked about the pleasure wagon. Having something that I have my heart set on, and something to look forward to, and something that brings me inspiration in this way is totally recharging my whole system. Because I think that's what I thrive on in life, is inspiration and creativity. So when I go through time periods where like my creativity is stifled, that's when my everything else goes downhill. But I'm feeling so ready for this van, the 2001 Dodge Pleasure Way. So here's the view looking towards the back. Kitchen, storage, bathroom, bed, table thing. That so there's a table you put there, or this flattens to be a king-size bed. Guys, could you imagine me with a king-size bed? That's huge. I'll be swimming in that shit. It's just so perfect. I am so excited. Yeah, here's how it looks with the table up, which you can also use the table in the front area where the driver and passenger seat is. The driver and passenger seat turn, and there's another post to put that table. So if I don't want to undo my bed, I can eat at a table in the passenger seat facing backwards. It's perfect. And there's like all this storage above the bed. There's so much storage in this thing. Like, I will have no problem keeping all my shit and still having a bunch of extra storage. So yeah, that's $29,000, which between my sponsors and whale season finally being about to happen and my YouTube checks coming in, that's a realistic goal post. Like, I could totally pay this van off, you know? And once I sell this van especially. So yeah, crazy. Okay, let's check back in with the chat. Kevin Mack said, it's nice to see you smile and laugh these days. We all need love and happiness in our lives. Your live streaming held us to be well. I'm glad that me just on here being happy helps you guys be happy too. I'm realizing that that's like the main point of my like creative thing that's happening here, because that's part of why I've turned away from Van on the Moon, because that channel wasn't really like as positive as I would want, because I was getting constantly beat down by this cursed fucking van. So once I have a van that like works and I'm not having engine trouble all the time, Van on the Moon is going to be a lot more of a positive source, you know? So yeah. I will be continuing Van on the Moon, but it will be a lot better because I won't be struggling, so I'll be able to share more good vibes because I'll have more good vibes to share. Yeah. Weird. I just got a weird message. Anyway. Oh, I just remembered I still need to paint. Let me see how we're doing on time. Actually, no, I'm fine. Today is one of my my friend who I kept my van at her house the whole time I'm gone tonight. She's having a birthday dinner for herself at her house. Like, there's gonna be candles everywhere. It's just gonna be like a little girls thing. Like, we'll cook up some food, make some charcuterie boards. So I'm going to go hit up the protest quickly because they happen to be the same time frame. When she scheduled the birthday, she didn't know the protest was happening at that time, so they are the exact same time frame, like 4 to 6 and 4 to 6. So I'm like, ooh, damn, I'm gonna go to the protest from like 4 to 4:30 and then quickly go to her place, because the main point of this protest is to make sure we get enough people. Like, they'll count and do estimates of how many people are at each one, add it all together, and if we hit, I think 30% of the population is the number we're shooting for, then some change will happen. Like, this is how peaceful protest works, and I want to be part of the revolution. So I'm going to make a sign and go show face for long enough to be counted as a number, because that's what we need. If any of you have free time today, go show up. You don't have to stay long. Like, just go be another person in the crowd, because the bigger the crowd, the more difference is possible. My mom said don't get arrested. I'm not worried about getting arrested. I've gone to plenty of protests before, and I've never gotten arrested. And I don't think this one will. This one's the Maui one. It's not gonna be like Portland style, like, you know, National Guard rolling up type shit. People are asking what it's about. So today is the No Kings protests. Basically, we're protesting against the militarization that's happening in a lot of big cities around the country right now, and the ICE raids that are happening. Like, there are places where the governors and mayors are literally like, no, we don't need ICE to come here, like, our city and town is fine. And then the president, the higher ups, the government is sending ICE and military there anyway, even though the people of the actual town and city don't want the National Guard and ICE and military to show up. Do you know what I'm, like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's not for the people, because the people are specifically saying, we don't want it. Like, we're good. We know you are saying that you're helping, but like, that, we don't want that form of help, and they're forcing it on us anyway. So that is exactly. Heather Ray asked ICE. ICE is like the branch of government that takes away immigrants. And so they've been going and like getting immigrants and taking them somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, what Joseph Currington said, we're invading our own country, literally. Like, we are being invaded by our own military. Yeah, maybe they could focus on healthcare and homelessness. Yeah, like the amount of money being spent on deploying the military right now, and a lot of other shit that's being spent very stupidly. Which this I don't typically I don't typically talk politics on my channels and stuff because I just saw a comment, but I'll come back to it because I want to finish saying what I was about to say. I haven't been talking politics across my platforms because I've been trying to grow them, and a lot of people were like, oh, you'll have more, you'll be like more accessible to more people and more accepted if you don't talk stuff like politics and religion. I talk religion all the fucking time because I will talk about religion. Religion is so important. I'm not even like, whatever, we're not gonna get into that. But politics, I've been chilling off it and being like, all right, I'm not gonna speak out. I used to be very verbal about it. I used to post about it all the time. Like my Instagram was basically a political page the whole time I was in college. But then I pursued content creation and stopped posting publicly about politics because a lot of people advised me against it for the sake of having more viewers. But now I'm realizing that I don't really care about having more viewers. I would rather have less viewers that are people I actually vibe with, you know? Like, if anyone on here watching me is like a diehard, like, Trump supporter, like someone who's like, yeah, I love that guy, I think he's doing all the right things, like, if you want to unsubscribe from me, that's totally okay. There's still plenty of other people. And yeah, like Mullet Mona said, we need to speak out now more than ever. So now that my base, I kept quiet about politics so I could get my base established. Now that we've got an established base, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm going to be speaking publicly. And if I get black bagged, at least I tried. Watch your viewers go down. I don't really care. Like, having more viewers isn't important to me when it's put relative to how important human rights are and peace, you know, having a good country to live in, you know, my priorities are getting balanced back out. I don't really care if people unsubscribe from me for talking about it. Like, sorry, not sorry. I'm really just not sorry. Oh yeah, it's interesting. People all over the world here in the chat who don't get American news and have no idea what's happening in the USA. Yeah, I'm so curious what it looks like being in a different country right now and watching what's playing out here. Like, I don't know how they're portraying it on other news, but like from the inside, shit's looking pretty fucked right now. Shit's looking pretty fucked. Yeah, the right audience will gravitate towards you eventually. Weed out the crazies. Exactly. Weed out the crazies. I'ma just be the moderator. Your body language tells me you're not comfortable in your opinion. I have my opinion that I feel very strongly about. What's uncomfortable about it is vulnerably speaking it out loud into this internet space, knowing that a lot of people disagree with me. So yeah, I am a little bit uncomfortable. You're reading my body language correctly. It is saying the things that I'm saying right now will piss off some people. So yes, that is where the discomfort is coming from. Oh my gosh. Someone said, so you lied to get fans, then switch your stance? No, I did not switch my stance. This has been my stance the whole time. I've just not talked politics online. So anyone who would like to see themselves out, that is totally valid. No pressure to be here. All the people who want to stay, I appreciate you, and you passed the vibe check. So thank you. Mona said it's not their fault if they never asked. Yeah. David says to me, but you're right, so don't feel uncomfortable. Okay. I'm switching my body language. Guys, I actually want to make my sign. So I'll show you guys the supplies I have that are all procured from my storage unit. So it's not the perfect supplies, but it'll get the job done. Oh, Kevin Max and Molly, you can ask the Mooners here from other countries news they get about American. Yeah, we actually have people from all around the world in this chat every week. So all of you guys here who are from other countries, would you care to share your opinion, or I guess not your opinion, your perspective on what America looks like from the outside right now? Time to make the sign. Someone's saying do not make the sign. Do not make the damn sign. I'm making the damn sign. Yeah, we need love and understanding. I agree, Victor. We need love and understanding. Do you know Sugar Minot Mars? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, Hefe Campbell's in here. What's up? Okay, let me show you guys the supplies I have. We'll put the tripod outside for now. I've got my wind protector on. Okay, good. So the supplies I have is this cardboard thing, which is it was actually a sign I used to invite people to my birthday a couple years ago, and I kept it, one, because it looks dope, but also because I knew that one day I would need a poster board again, and I can just cover over this. So I'm going to use that as the actual sign itself. And then for spray paint, I didn't go to the store. I had some van paint left over, such as the Van on the Moon yellow auto paint, which I'm sure also can go on cardboard. It doesn't need to be super durable. I'm just holding it up for a day. I'm holding it up for like 30 minutes. So yeah. Some black paint and some gray automotive primer. Which, all in all, this is already a black board. I'm thinking of putting, like, spraying black over this to cover it so people don't think I'm advertising for another birthday party, because I'm not having a birthday party this year. So I'm gonna paint my sign on this side. But I'll paint this side black first. So I'm gonna get on some gloves and PPE, and then we'll go outside and start painting. So, oh, can you do a poll about the protests? I'm on my iPad, so I can't make a poll. But I do want you guys to give some input, if you have some, on what the sign should say. Hefe, yeah, Hefe asked if I saw the volcano flying in. I actually didn't. I wasn't in a window seat, so I didn't really get to look out the window much. And I think I was supposed to have the window seat, but this other girl sat in my seat. I think she was originally the aisle seat, but she sat in the window seat. So I just went ahead and sat in the aisle seat, which was good because I have to get up and pee like every hour. And she would have gotten annoyed from me making her stand up over and over again. But yeah, so I didn't get to look out the window. Gonna get some gloves on. The tips on the older cans probably fucked up, clogged. I hope not. If they are, I just won't use that color. I'm gonna just see what's up. All right, gloved up. I don't think I'll actually cover my mouth today. I'm gonna be outdoors. And I'll put on some safety glasses. And also, I want to show you guys real fast from the fruit hammock. Bet you guys have never seen these before. If you have, probably on social media and probably thought they were AI. These are blue ice cream bananas. If you're wondering why they're blue, they taste like ice cream. It's insane. I'm actually hungry, so before I paint, I'll have a little snacky snack and then get down to business. Oh my gosh, they're so perfectly creamy. This one's a little tough to open. It might also partly be because I have gloves on though. Blue ice cream banana. It's not as ripe as it should be. So they'll be sitting in the fruit hammock for a couple days. They'll get more blue too. Right now they're fairly green. But yeah, let me know if you guys have, Molly, have you ever had ice cream bean? Yes, I love ice cream bean. I just tried it for the first time like this past summer actually. So very recently. Mullet Mona just had a smoothie. Mullet Mona makes the best smoothies ever. We had them like every day when I was visiting her. Okay, we're gonna get this set up. Get my shoes on, and then we'll go find a spot to paint. Two painting streams in a row is exciting. We're getting creative, guys. People loved the painting stream last week. I'm like, we could do art like every week. I'm down. That's what I would rather be doing most of the time anyway. I need to bring my phone because I just realized that's my source of Wi-Fi. Where are your parents? My mom's actually in the chat, so ha. They're right here. Oh, here it is. All right. Get a little supply bag together. Phone, paint. Haha. Time to paint. Any ideas on what I could draw on the sign? I'm open to ideas. Oops. Painting with a beach background. I'm just swinging this thing all over the place. Do you know what you want your sign to say? I don't yet, so I would love some input. Once I find actually where to set my supplies down, I'll be doing better. Maybe right here. Yeah, this will be good. Okay. Goodbye to my birthday sign. It's gonna get covered right now. I'm trying to figure out a good way to do this. If it wasn't so windy, this would be an easier task. Eat more meat. Little do you know, my dinner last night consisted of only meat. Just like a lot of meat. Okay, beach painting session. Moon smashing a crown. That's actually really good. Say no smoking. What? I would be a hypocrite. Ooh, Mullet Mona said, peace, love, and no kings. That, I actually like that. And I could draw a sign, draw a crown with the yellow. Okay, so I'll draw, let me show the other side. Draw a crown with the yellow, and then circle, cross it out, and then in yellow, peace, love, and then no kings. I think that'll be good. Mars said surreal. Last week Molly was painting in Mullet Mona's backyard, now at a Maui beach. Yeah, we're painting at the beach, guys. Oops. Take that sticker off. Okay, what do you guys think of having the crown crossed out and then peace, love, no kings? The people behind me? Yeah, I don't know. People are always behind me. It's hard to avoid because I just live in public. What does no kings mean? No, I didn't pollute. I put the trash in my bag. What does no kings mean? So no kings means that the president also has to follow the laws. You guys know that in America, you're only allowed to serve 2 terms as president. That's the maximum. Trump is on his 2nd term and is already putting out merch that says 2028, meaning that he wants a 3rd term. That is the gateway into fucking dictatorship. So yeah. No kings. Gonna start with the black to cover this. Gateway into fascism for sure. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can open. Someone said he's probably just trolling. Yeah, he might just be the biggest grifter of all time, but I still don't want it to happen. So that's why I'm here at the beach about to paint a sign, and why I'll be at the protest later holding the sign. God damn it. Freaking child-proof bullshit. Someone said Mullet's just a gooner weirdo. Mullet is my sister, so yeah, can confirm it's not. It's all shaken up good. Chat, did we go to the moon? Are you saying chat as in the people in the chat, or chat as in chat GPT? Hi. Let's give this a good shake, because this one I haven't used for a while. All right, we'll first cover this. So I have to shake this a lot. This paint is old. All right, we have successfully covered my birthday invite sign. So now we'll have a nice black back. Let's see what people saying in the chat. Ban crypto, what? Actually don't mind crypto. Where's your mask? I'm outside and it's so breezy today. I'm not too worried about it. Some people are worried about the paint blowing into the water. Guys, the paint, the air is coming inwards. We've got a coastal breeze. I'm also very far from the water and just painting on my board. Mullet Mona, I'll take it as a compliment. Yeah, Mullet Mona is my favorite person, if anyone was wondering. She's my #1 human. Shout out to her. I already want to go back to her house. I just left it 2 days ago. And then I already want to go back. No! Guys, we're on 10% battery. We're on 10% battery. I have to make this fast. Someone said, I see people in here are wearing their red knee pads. That's hilarious. Well, I need to scroll back up and see who wrote that. Rodney Wilkins. I didn't expect any less. Shout out to Rodney, because that was hilarious. What's the age gap between you and Mona? 18 months. So yeah, only a year and a half. So we're basically twins. All right, so now I'll work on the back side, which will actually technically be the front side. And I have to work quickly because we're running out of battery and the stream will end because we'll run out of battery. I could go to the van and plug it in, but the audio will be pretty shit because the charger hole is where my microphones plug in. Okay, this is where the circle is gonna be. So I'll draw the crown. This literally looks like a Basquiat crown. If you guys are familiar with Basquiat, the artist, it happened to look like the exact crown that he paints. Peace. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry. I feel rushed now that the iPad is dying. Peace. Peace, love, and no kings. There's no room for the S. Fuck. That'll just have to do. It'll just have to do. It's not beautiful, but it gets the point across. No king. I should have made this circle bigger. Yeah, missing an S, but it's okay. It's okay, it gets the point across. I do want to do another layer over. I wish I had red, Heather Ray. I almost went to the store specifically to get red, but yeah, I don't. That's true, Kevin Mac. I could paint over with black and then do it again. Here. I'm gonna plug in that because it is at like 1%. Holy fuck. Whoops. Alright, the audio is about to get real shit for a second. Boom! Power source plugged in. Let me see what's going on. Okay, we're good. The stream is not gonna end right now. It's not gonna dry if you do another layer. Okay. I'm going to look. I'm gonna go bring the supplies over here. Yeah. Shit. No. Here's how it's looking so far. It's not my most beautiful piece of art. It doesn't look like last week's art piece, but it's something. for sure something. Get over this. Huh. Yeah, right, not multiple kings. Yeah. I think it's okay. No justice, no peace, no racist police. I like that comment. Guy Fratellone. I think I can make some improvements to this. This is actually a better painting station anyway. So I have the paints right there. And then this sign like right here. Yeah, we the people are pissed. Oh my god. That I really like. I might put that on the other I can put that on the other side. Okay, yes. That time I was able to put the S. Let that dry for a second and I'm gonna redo that so it looks better. Much better now with yellow. Okay, good. Yeah, I think the yellow on the no kings part did help. Mars sent $5. Thank you, Mars. No kings, sign on. Eva. Oh, it's backwards. Yeah, you guys are all reading this backwards. That's so funny. Sneak on Eva Isip. So funny. Yeah, aw, Heather Ray is so sweet. She said, anyone with any spare cash, you can donate for Molly's next awesome van. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, guys, I'm fundraising right now to get a better van because I currently live in a 1981 Volkswagen van again, and it's kind of shit. That crown and X out looks way better than the last one. It says JJ's been a member for 6 months. Heck yeah. Shout out to all my mooners, all my members, the official mooners. People who aren't members are also mooners, but some people have that badge and it helps out the channel, so thank you for that. Peace, love, and no kings. Okay, so I think now I'll do the other side with something. See, I'm trying to do it without being like offensive. Like, there's things I would want to write on this sign that I'm not going to because I don't want to get like too crazy with it, you know. I've got ideas flying through my head, but none of them are appropriate. There was one I had seen that I was like, ooh, maybe I'll put that on the back, and I forget now. Oh, we the people are pissed. I like that. Okay, before I paint the other side, if anyone has any input on what would be good to write on the other side, speak now or forever hold your peace. For now, I'll just show the artwork of the front side. Yeah, I wish I had red paint to use. Butterflies are the only orange monarchs we support. That's amazing. Healthcare and homes for the people. Yeah, Heather Ray. Yes. Someone said armpits on 10. Armpits on 20, bro. Armpits on 20. Yeah, boat life may be a better idea. Get away from America. That's what I'm thinking about. But I do want to have an RV first. Eventually a sailboat, though. Kevin Mack, ideas flying through your mind. Like to see that in artwork, would be very interesting. Yeah, one day on this stream, I'll get a big canvas and a bunch of paint colors and just unload. I've got a lot to unload anyway. Just put my brain on the canvas, which sometimes inside my brain is not the prettiest place. Also, how's the audio? I had to unplug the mics, so you probably can't hear my voice as well. But we just have to charge it up for a little bit and then I could plug the mics back in. I honestly could now. And then okay, should be back online with crisp, amazing audio instead of mediocre car passing noises. Peace, love, and no kings. I kind of just want to say fuck fascism. Okay, I'm between two choices. We the people are pissed, which would be hard because it would be like a lot of words to fit. But if I just write fuck fascism, that would only be 2 words. And would look, you know, be more legible. So yeah, fuck fascism is an option. Poll, guys, I would do a poll, but I actually, I'm streaming from an iPad, and on iPads you can't start polls in streams. Fuck fascism. Red and white colors. I wish I don't have red paint. So I'm thinking Don the Con. I gotta think. We'll just sit and let this. Someone said, Mullet Mona, Carver, you look like you can't even spell fascism. Yeah, Carver, you look pretty whack. Yeah, I'm thinking, fuck fascism. You could write it, just put 1 letter backwards. Ooh, that would actually look cool. Grifter see, grifter do. Guys, I'm loving that we did bring politics into the chat. Thank you all for passing the vibe check. The people who are here after me stating my political stance, pass the vibe check. Real ones. The Mooners, we're cleaning the space here. Our digital space that we all hang out in every Saturday is, we're cleaning it out. And once again, shout out to all my moderators, JJ, David T, Mulimona, the moderator, Rainbows. There's a couple other mods, but I don't see them as often. So yeah, shout out to all the moderators. This guy Carver is kind of annoying. Can one of my mods boot this motherfucker? Bye. Ooh, Mullet Mona, that's a good one. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Trump is RAP/CIST. That's really good. David Sesney said, must be I donated too much, it won't let me send anymore. It's okay. David Sesney, you have totally sent enough. I appreciate your contributions so much. Honestly, it's better if you send it not on YouTube anyway, because YouTube takes their cut. They take a heavy cut too. I really like what Mullet Mona said. Trump is a RAP/CIST. I think that might be what I do. I'm either doing that or fuck fascism. Could we get a little, I'll just hold this for a bit while I ask you guys a question. Can we get people sound off in the chat voting either for fuck fascism or what Mullet Mona said, that Trump is a RAP/CIST. Actually, I'm gonna, yeah, I'll wait for a second and let the people sound off. Okay, I see 2 comments that say fascism. Oh, and then what Mona says. I've got a couple people asking, inquiring for romantic reasons. That is not what we're doing right now. We are talking about the fucking fascists. JJ says, I love America and hate politicians. FDJT, yes. Agreed, agreed. Wow, a lot of people are going, it's like 50-50. Oh my gosh, I'm not even on all chats. I was on top chat this whole time. Okay, if I missed anything you guys said, it was on filtered chat, but now I can see everything. Mars said, happy birthday, and then your friend's name, which her name is Devlin. So you don't have to get her a card. I could just give her this. That'd be hilarious. Right, I voted for Pocololo. Wow, there's a lot of people in the chat confused about what fascism is. It's what's happening in our country. Release the files. Maybe I will say release the files. This is hard. Maybe I'll just write in big letters, fuck. Fuck fascism, Trump, ICE. Okay, sorry, I still can't decide, so I'm gonna take a moment to recenter and check in with the chat. Okay, since a lot of people are confused about fascism, and because I don't want to publicly misspeak and misinform people, we'll look at the actual definition. Let's look at the definition of fascism. Okay, here's what we're looking at right now, so I'll read it off to you guys. Fascism is a far-right, authoritarian, and ultranationalist political ideology defined by totalitarian state led by a single leader. The state controls nearly every aspect of life, suppressing opposition and prioritizing national unity above individual rights. Core characteristics of fascism: ultranationalism, totalitarianism and authoritarianism, cult of personality, militarism, suppression of opposition, scapegoating, rejection of liberalism and democracy. So literally what is happening in our country, guys. Genuinely. Someone said, so I ask a question and the mods time me out. If you ask the stupid question, then yeah, you're gonna get timed out. Oh, if you rotate the board the other way, you could fit more words. That's true. Dang. I think I'm gonna say fuck fascism on the backside, especially after this little list that we've looked at. Ooh, I want to see what Mullet Mona said. For those of you who don't know what fascism is, it's the belief that the people should be governed by one single monarch, dictator, or authoritarian. Yeah, we don't need one leader deciding everything for us, especially a leader who makes bad decisions for his fucking self, if we're being real here. Ooh, corporate fascism. The blurred lines between big corporations, banking, politics, and public manipulation. This article provides a compelling overview of the issues surrounding corporate fascists. Yeah, corporate fascism is definitely also still in effect because a lot of politicians get paid off by big corps. So they're actually talking heads. They're following the money. How many times has he declared bankruptcy? I would actually like to know. Let's look up that exact number too while I have my phone out, because I'm sure that is public information. How many times has Trump declared bankruptcy? So, he hasn't done personal bankruptcy, but he has for several of his businesses. 6 of his businesses. Six businesses bankrupt. Yeah, guys. Okay. Time to finish this sign because the battery's running out on the iPad again. Oh, ask AI what you should write on your board. That's actually a good idea. Okay. Okay. We're running out of battery. I just gotta go. I just gotta write it. So, if anyone has any last words, now is the time. Okay, yeah. Sign time. I agree, Joseph Carrington. Fuck. Fascism. Yeah. If anyone was wondering my political stance, definitely not a Republican. I don't even know if I'm a full-on Democrat these days. I think I'm just anti-government. I see people are saying it is backwards. Define fascism, I bet you can't. Fascism is characterized by nationalism, too strong of nationalism, people thinking that there should be one person that leads the country and that the government should be able to be overbearing on how our lives go. We just read off a very detailed definition of fascism, so you must be new here. Antifa. HR, that's funny. Dude, all these people coming in here asking what fascism is. If you were in the UK, would you vote reform? I'm actually not educated much on UK politics. Actually not educated on them at all, really. Yeah, trolls really came out of their goon caves today, huh? Yeah, Ekrabellas. Yeah, David says you look it up. I'll read it again later if we get another swarm. I watch the number as I'm streaming. I'll look and see, like, say, okay, example. Right now we're at 143 in the chat. Whenever that gets over 400, it's troll time. I don't know why that specific number, full on trolls, but even at low numbers like this, sometimes there's trolls in here. At least they're more manageable at this time though. Oh yeah, David says, he said, not you, the people asking. Yeah, I don't think you were asking me to look it up, because I already know what it is. I think this side might look better with the yellow too. I think that did improve it. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm honestly not loving how the no kings part looks. It's really hard to read. I'm going to Oh my gosh, I so agree with Kevin Mack. Not buying goods and services get to the machine faster if we had the resolve to stay that focused. Yeah, so we can vote. I definitely support voting, but I think a more important thing is where we put our money and where we put our attention. Because the way this world is going, money runs fucking everything. Just like that song, Cream, cash rules everything around me. Yep, cash rules everything right now. my and sign just keeps getting more and more fucked up, but it's fine. That's kind of better. Yeah. Black it and redo it. I thought about it. I'm really not happy with the no kings part, how that looks, but people get the idea. Plus this side is pretty fucking clear. Peace, love, and no kings. Fuck fascism. La da da. Okay, we're getting into another weird portion. Oh my gosh, it's already been 106 minutes. How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling pretty chaotic, to be honest. We got the sign done, so I'll leave it out here to dry and go back inside for a little bit. Put this somewhere. Guess I'll just bring it inside with me. Some said, I bet you don't even know what fascism looks like. Fascism looks like the Trump supporters being up his ass and obsessed with him, thinking that everything he says is the word of God and that he should be able to do whatever he wants, including shut down the government and literally go against the laws as if he's above them. Chloe Exquisite said 10,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Will says, where you at, Molly? And that makes me wonder if this Will is the same Will that I know from the boats. Say something that would prove which Will you are, and then I'll answer. Not on this though, because I don't want people to know my exact location. Congratulations, thank you, David T. Wow, 10K, holy shit. 10K. That means the accent reveal will come out very soon. I'll start, so as I promised, Will from Cali. Oh, different Will then. Yeah, different Will then. The Will that I was thinking of, I think, is from New York. But yeah, so we've been leading up to this for a while now, the accent reveal, which is the 10K. So now that we've hit 10K, I'll prepare the video to release the reveal, which will come out either next week or the week after that. Yep, that's gonna be a heavy one for me to film and edit. Not heavy, but like, it's, I've kept it secret for a long time. and I'm gonna now review it via episode premiere, making us wait. I mean, yeah, you're kind of having to wait. I mean, it's already been waiting till 10K. And yeah, I'm not just gonna say it on the stream right now because I wanna have it be a very like well put together announcement. Like here is me. So yeah, stay tuned. Within the next 2 weeks, that'll be video. Wow, we've got some fucking nasty people in the chat right now. I am going to take a sip of water and then start wrapping up here because I need to put away my laundry, unless you guys want to hang out with me while I put away my laundry because it's in a pile right here. All my clean laundry waiting. We don't mind. Alright. Maybe I'll just move. I'll plug the iPad back in so that it doesn't die. Oh my gosh, yeah, I just got the 5% warning. A little peek. Oh yeah, David T, let's see you do some folding. I actually roll my laundry instead of fold it. Yeah, if you guys want to keep hanging out, I'm just gonna be folding my laundry. So we're well past our hour that we usually do. Will you take us to the protest live? That's a really good idea. I don't think I would have good enough service there though, honestly. Do the reveal in Hana. I'll probably just do the reveal in the van, honestly. Which, speaking of the van, here is my closet. Well, here's one of my closets. This is where I keep my small foldable items, as opposed to like my jackets and dresses, which go in this closet. But yeah, this is my main clothing storage. Oh, Joseph said I never have Saturday off. This is amazing. Oh yeah, I've seen your comments before being like, oh, I don't ever get to catch it live, but I watch the reruns, so I'm glad you got to get to it live. The van's still looking dope. Thank you. Yeah, I think the van's looking dope too. Visually, I love the inside of my current van, but it's mainly the engine problems and the rust on the outside. Which closet is Rainbow's in? He would not fit in any of these closets. He doesn't even barely fit in the van. He's a big guy. Not big, fat, tall. 6'4" head ass. As you can see, my folding technique for my clothes is to fold them in half and then roll it up. And then put it on the stack. So I've got like my pants, which actually I do fold some clothes. I fold my pants. My shirts I roll, and then socks, undies, and these little like bra things I wear just get shoved in that top compartment because I don't really care about them. So you really look up to rainbows, literally, yeah, like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna be rolling my clothes. I guess it's not the most entertaining thing You guys have watched me do all type of stuff, which is kind of funny to think about. Like, in my life, I've had a lot of eyes on me. Oh, here's a pair of pants, so I'll do an example. My pant folding technique. Fold. Fold. And then shove it in. Yeah, rolling really is the best way. It actually does take up less space. Mars said your clothing rolls up, takes the same amount of space as my socks. Yeah. Like this little shirt actually takes up less space than my socks. Like even this bigger shirt, literally like a pair of socks. Oh, how did you like a full-size bed to sleep versus the van? I actually have a good amount of space on the bed in my van because it is almost a full-size bed. When I measured it, it's like bigger than a twin, but smaller than a full, which is enough room for me. I don't even take up that much room while I'm sleeping. I just lay like a corpse. And then at Mona's house, I slept in her bed with her and the baby a lot of nights. And then the baby was like pulling on my dreads in the middle of the night and like crawling on me. So I actually have technically more room sleeping in my van bed. But I did really like sleeping with Mona and the baby, getting in some like family time and like waking up together and stuff was really nice. Someone said, damn, pay attention. Did you notice me almost put my shirt in the sock part? Is that why you're saying that? The mama reader gave me this dress to tie-dye, so that'll go in a separate pile of tie-dye later stuff. Another pair of dope pants. This is not the most entertaining thing. We've got 2 Wills right now in the chat. You good? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm got some big plans today. Go to a protest, go to my friend's birthday dinner. I guess those are the main 2 only things. I went and washed the van this morning. I went and grabbed breakfast and then went to the self-serve car wash. Love is a beautiful thing. Dreads for the baby to pull on. You're such a great auntie. The baby was like yanking on my dreads, but also was just like looking at the beads and pointing at them. Like I'd be holding her in my lap and she'll just be like staring at my hair and then like pointing at a bead and then like touching it and then like looking at the next bead and being just like, ooh. What was for breakfast? I went and got some French toast actually. French toast and ice cream banana for breakfast, which was a lime. And then dinner I'll have at my friend's house. I haven't decided on lunch yet, but I'll definitely be grabbing lunch. Probably like a salad or something. I don't want want to get overly full. I don't like getting overly full in the middle of the day, because then I get kind of like drowsy. I'm one of those people where if I eat a lot, I want to take a nap. And then there's some people that like food energizes them, and I'm like, how? When I'm digesting, I like to sleep. Well, that's pretty much all my laundry. And then I've got some bags that it was in, so I'll just shove those up in here. I'm so mentally chaotic at this moment, so I might get off of the stream and go tend to some things. So yeah, laundry's folded, the sign is painted, so I guess we'll start ramping it up. Yeah, shout out to all the Mooners who are here every Saturday for our Mooner Chit Chat live stream vibe time. I am glad to be back on Maui, even though it was a rough landing. Literally rough landing, by the way. There was a lot of turbulence on our way down, and I was kind of scared for a second there. But yeah, rough landing, but now that I'm settled back in and just here, I'm back in it. The van is running again, so I'll just keep on keeping on. Next week will be another episode premiere. There's no way I'll miss 3 weeks of videos. Certainly, so just to make it really clear, every week there's for sure a live stream at 10:10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. If I schedule it for a different time, just know it's a mistake. And some weeks there's not an episode, there's not a video premiere, it's just straight into the live stream, but most weeks I try and get an episode out. So yeah, those just some housekeeping updates. Ooh, Kevin Mack dropping another tidbit of wisdom. When you are stressed, ask yourself what the future you would think of your current challenge. I mean, honestly, some of my petty shit I'm going through lately, me in a long time will be like, oh my god, I was crying over that for how long? So thank you. I'll be using that perspective from now on. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks again for another awesome week. Peace, love, and Mooner shit. I actually kind of liked that. Peace, love, and Mooner shit. Alright, bye. Thank you.